Pull the staples from the top of the box, open up the lid, and remove some of the top backing. There'll be a couple of cardboard spaces. You want to remove all the spaces from the box. You want to bring 2 people over, lift the machine from the box onto a sturdy table, and we can proceed from there. Next step, after the machine is on a table, we want to remove the plastic bag, remove the manual and some of the accessories. The accessories will be packed in the chip drawer. Okay, the manual is packed on top of the machine. Just set everything to the side right now. What you should have with the machine will be a manual, a reverse handle, a foot pedal, and a power cord. And it also comes with a brush and some oil for oiling the dies. And now what we want to do, we want to plug in the power cord into the appropriate outlet. One end goes into the machine, and the other end goes into your wall outlet. We want to plug the foot pedal into the other receptacle. The foot pedal will be placed under the machine, or next to the machine depending on your preference, but usually most people place it under the machine and use their foot to activate it. If you look at the back of the machine, there's a few things that you might want to make note of. We have an on and off switch which also acts as a circuit breaker, so if the machine doesn't function for some reason, switch the machine off and then on again. And also the machine number, serial number is on the back of the machine. You should know where this number is in case you need to call for service. Okay, our next step is to remove the die from the box. Make sure all the staples are removed from the top of the box, and remove the packing material. After the die is removed from the box, there's a few things we should cover. If you notice, the type of die is on the right hand side. The serial number is also on the right hand side. And there's several markings along the base of the die. We'll cover these later, but they're used for setting up for different paper sizes. What we want to do is remove a punch pin by placing your thumb in this opening, pulling back the top retainer. If you notice, there's also another label on top. Pull the punch pin just to the left of the mark for the different size sheets. This is the punch pin. We want to store this in a safe place. We may need to use it later. And then place the top pin retainer back over the screw, and we're ready to install the die. Okay, it's time to install the die into the machine. The punch pin has been removed. Orientate the die and line it up with the slot on the side of the machine. Push the die all the way in until it comes to the stop. Pull up on the locking lever. Notice there's a label for the lock and unlock position. Repeat the process on the other side. After the die is installed into the punch, loosen up the paper stop knob by turning it counterclockwise. Move the paper stop to the appropriate setting, which will be 11-inch. Tighten the knob. Use the paper stop to adjust the holes on the page by moving it to the left or to the right slightly. We're ready to punch paper now. Place the paper in a convenient location, either on the top, the left, or the right side of the machine. You always want to use scrap paper for this next step. Place the paper vertically into the opening of the die. Push the paper all the way to the left so it's against the paper stop. Press the foot pedal and inspect the punch pattern. It should be central on the sheet of paper. If it's not central on the sheet of paper, adjust the paper stop either to the left or the right. After punching paper for a period of time, the chip drawer will become full of paper chips. Simply lift up the front end towards you and empty the chips. If the machine should become jammed because too much paper was put into the machine, there is an auto reverse feature which is part of the punch. If this does not do the job, remove the chip drawer and then remove the silver plug and use the reverse tool to reverse the punch pins from the paper.